My dear soul, take a moment to breathe and listen with your heart. The angels are near, surrounding you with love and guiding you toward a new chapter in your life. This chapter is not only about a new place in the outside world, it is about a new place inside of you. You have carried heavy burdens, fought silent battles, and held yourself together in times when you felt like breaking. There were nights when hope seemed so faint that it felt like a candle about to go out. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still believing in something greater. That faith, even when small, has carried you to this very moment. The angels want you to understand that your life has not been delayed or wasted. Every season you walked through, even the painful ones, was preparing you for something higher. What looked like being stuck was actually divine timing at work. Your soul was being shaped, your strength was being built, and your compassion was being deepened. The place you are moving toward now is not just a physical destination, but a sacred return to your true self, a version of you who no longer shrinks just to survive, but who rises to live fully, joyfully, and freely. For so long, you lived in survival mode. You smiled when you wanted to cry. You carried others even when your own spirit was aching. You kept moving forward when every part of you longed to rest. And in doing so, you developed a strength that is not loud, but quiet and divine. You became the kind of person who could soothe your own wounds when no one else noticed. You learned to love others even when you were not loved the same in return. The angels saw all of this. They watched as you whispered to yourself, "I'll keep going." Even when you were exhausted, none of that effort, none of that love was wasted. It built the foundation for where you are going next. The path before you is not one of endless struggle. It is a season of softness, peace, and alignment with your soul's truth. You will no longer have to fight to be seen or beg to be chosen. You are stepping into a time where your worth is not questioned, where your presence is honored, and where your love is received with openness. This is not about reaching just a new job, home, or relationship. It is about reaching a deeper version of yourself, the version who knows that peace is your birthright, not something you must earn through sacrifice. There were people in the past who misunderstood you. They thought your patience meant weakness, or your silence meant you had nothing to say. But the angels know better. They know your silence came from wisdom, from choosing not to fight battles that would only drain you. They know your patience came from love, not passivity. They know your strength was not about dominance, but about endurance, kindness, and faith. Now, life will begin to reflect that truth. The people and opportunities that drained you will naturally fall away because your soul has outgrown them. What lies ahead is a path built on authenticity. You are moving toward relationships that are mutual, not one-sided, toward work that fulfills rather than empties you, toward experiences that give life, not take it. The strength you cultivated in the hardest moments will now become the soil where new blessings grow. These blessings will match your energy. They will not demand that you exhaust yourself to keep them. They will nourish you as much as you nourish them. The angels are reminding you that you are not lost. Even in the moments when you felt directionless, you were still being guided. Every tear, every trial, every ending was preparing the ground for this rebirth. You are stepping into a life where you can finally breathe deeply, love freely, and live without fear of rejection or abandonment. This new life will mirror the strength you've always carried inside, the kind of strength that leads with love, heals with presence, and creates peace through grace, not control. You may wonder why you had to go through so much pain to get here. The angels want you to know It was not punishment. It was preparation. The heartbreaks, betrayals, and disappointments were breaking down a version of you that was never meant to carry the weight of your true self. That old version had to fall away so that your light could shine without restraint. The past is not following you into the future. It is being laid to rest. You are not defined by your wounds anymore. You are moving forward with wisdom, with compassion, and with a heart still open to love. The journey ahead will not demand that you harden yourself. Instead, it will ask you to soften, to trust again, to believe again, to let joy return without questioning if it will last. You are moving into a place where love feels gentle, where peace feels natural, and where your days flow with ease rather than struggle. This is your soul's homecoming. You are not being asked to rebuild yourself from nothing. You are being asked to remember yourself, to return to the version of you that once loved freely, dreamed without limits, and trusted the world without fear. There is a sacred child within you who still remembers how to laugh without holding back, how to imagine a future filled with wonder, and how to love without conditions. That part of you never disappeared. It only grew quiet while you endured the storms of life. Now, the angels say, it is time to return to that child, to welcome back innocence, playfulness, and trust, to allow yourself to dream again. The new chapter before you is not about creating a hardened warrior. It is about allowing your softness to shine as your true strength. This return may bring emotions to the surface. You might cry unexpectedly, remember old places or people, or feel waves of nostalgia. Do not fear this. It is not regression. It is healing. Your soul is gathering back its scattered pieces, calling them home to wholeness. Even the past, which once caused pain, is now being transformed into healing. Someone from your past may return, not to repeat old patterns, but to meet you in a new way, with clarity and truth. Or perhaps a dream you once abandoned will rise again, inviting you to give it life. Whatever form it takes, it carries the energy of restoration. The angels assure you that what lies ahead is not emptiness, but fullness. You are not starting over from nothing. You are stepping forward with all the wisdom, strength, and love you have gained. The world will soon reflect this inner shift. People who honor your truth will find their way to you. Opportunities that align with your soul will appear without forcing. Mornings will come when you wake up lighter, without the weight of old pain pressing on your chest. This is your season of transformation. The storm has passed. The old cycles have ended. You no longer need to hold your breath, waiting for the next blow. You are free to exhale, free to rest, free to live. Let the past go with gratitude. Let the pain go with love. Step forward, not because you are forced to, but because you finally can. The angels hold your heart tenderly and remind you, you are not alone. You walk with them, with God, and with every version of yourself who once hoped, once dreamed, once loved with all their heart. Those versions of you are not gone. They are walking with you now, guiding you into this new season. And the universe is ready to meet you with blessings you cannot yet imagine. So breathe deeply, dear one. Whisper to yourself, I am ready to return, not to old pain, but to your true path. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are loved, guided, and remembered by the universe itself. The light you thought was lost has only been waiting for this very moment. And now, you are ready to rise. Dear soul, let us continue the message the angels are giving you. For this new chapter of your life is unfolding with both gentleness and power. Earlier, they reminded you that you are stepping into a place of peace, authenticity, and freedom after walking through long seasons of survival. Now, they want you to see that this transformation is not about leaping blindly into the unknown. You are not being asked to jump without wings. You are being reminded that the wings were always yours. Even in the times when you forgot or doubted your ability to fly, the angels want you to know that everything you need to step into this new phase is already inside you. You may find yourself reflecting more deeply on where you have been, the choices you have made, and the dreams you once held close. Reflection, the angels explain, is not the same as hesitation. You are not being slow. You are being careful. You are tender with your heart because of the disappointments you've faced before. This tenderness is not weakness. It is wisdom. It shows how deeply you value your journey and how much you want to walk forward with clarity this time. The angels see this care, and they honor it. But they also whisper that staying still forever will not keep you safe. It will only delay the joy waiting to meet you when you dare to take your next step. This season of your life is not only about healing from the past. It is about becoming the author of your own story. You are being asked to write your next chapter, not by erasing what came before, but by using the lessons of the past as wisdom to shape what comes next. The angels want you to see that this journey ahead is not just about what you will do, but about who you are choosing to become. You are being led into a life where you no longer have to pretend, where you can love without holding back, and where you can rise without asking anyone for permission. Perhaps you have already felt nudges, an inner pull towards something new. Maybe you've thought about moving to a new place, beginning a project that excites your spirit, or reviving a dream you buried long ago. The angels say yes. Those nudges are real. They are not random thoughts. They are signals from your soul, which is already walking ahead of you, preparing the path. Fear may whisper that it's not the right time, but your spirit knows otherwise. This moment is sacred. It is a crossroads, not because you are being forced into a choice, but because you are finally ready to make one. The heavy people, roles, or environments you feel weighed down by are not punishments. They are signals. They are messages showing you that you have learned all you needed to there. Now you are free to decide what comes next. This freedom is not meant to overwhelm you. It is a gift, and you are ready to receive it. Take a deep breath and feel the ground beneath your feet. You are not standing here alone. Your angels are holding your hands, whispering truth into your heart. They are reminding you that the new space you are moving toward is not built on fear, but on alignment. This next part of your life is not about becoming who others expected you to be. It is about living the truth you've carried all along. You don't need every answer before you begin. You don't need to control every outcome to feel safe. The old version of you needed certainty to survive. The new version of you is learning to feel safe in your own yes. When you say yes to your soul, the universe will meet you with everything you need. This new place calling you forward is not just an outer destination. It is a new rhythm, a new expression of your gifts, and a new depth of love that feels like home. Not because you changed to fit it, but because you were always meant to belong there. Your past does not define your next step. Your heart does. Let it guide you. The life you've been imagining is not a dream. It is a direction, and your soul is already walking toward it. All that is left is for you to say yes. You are ready. You are chosen. You are free. But the angels also know that stepping into this freedom may feel like grief at first. You are standing at the edge of a sacred ending. A chapter of your life is closing, not as punishment, not as loss, but as divine preparation for the most powerful transformation of your life. Your soul has begun shedding old skins, outdated roles, and limiting beliefs that once protected you but now feel too small for who you are becoming. Yes, it may hurt. You may feel like you are losing something, but you are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself again. This time without the masks, without the chains of who you were told to be. Some of what you are releasing may have been central to your identity, a relationship, a role, a belief, or a dream you once held dear. The angels want you to know it is okay to mourn these. It is okay to cry for what you thought would last. Grief is not weakness. It is a form of love. When you allow yourself to grieve, you are also allowing yourself to release. You are making space within your heart for something new to be born, not something rushed or forced, but something true. This is the sacred death, not the end of life, but the end of illusion, the end of settling, the end of self-abandonment. From this ending, your rebirth will come, not with noise or thunder, but with truth, softness, and freedom. The place you are moving toward cannot be found on a map. It must first be discovered within. It is a place where your worth is no longer a question, where your peace is steady, and where your energy is honored rather than drained. This is a spiritual relocation, an inner homecoming. And yes, at first it may feel lonely, as old connections fade and old dreams lose their hold. But do not confuse this stillness with emptiness. It is sacred space being cleared for what is to come. The angels remind you that you are walking through the doorway between who you were and who you are becoming. That passage requires courage, faith, and trust. The people, roles, and situations falling away serve their purpose. They taught you, shaped you, and strengthened you. Now that their lesson is complete, you are free to release them. Place your hands over your heart and thank the version of yourself that carried you through the hardest chapters. Love that version, then release it, because the new season of your life requires all of you, your truest, fullest, most authentic self. You are not here to live in loops. You are here to evolve, to embody the divine light that has always been within you. This is not the end. This is the becoming. Trust what is falling. Trust what no longer holds. Trust that in the letting go, God is holding you. You are safe. You are seen. You are being guided with love into a life that finally reflects your soul. The angels hear your quiet questions. Where am I going? Am I truly moving forward? Are these stirrings inside me real? Their answer is yes. You are not just moving through time. You are moving through purpose. You are standing at another sacred threshold. This is not about chasing success or escaping failure. It is about alignment. You have faced storms, endured heartbreak, survived confusion, and walked through darkness. Now, you are invited to choose your next steps with your heart wide open. This is not the time for panic or rushing. It is the time for clarity. You are not stuck. You are simply waiting to believe that it is safe to leave behind what no longer feeds your spirit. The discomfort you feel is not failure. It is a signal that you have outgrown your old world. You are being guided toward a place where your voice matters, your energy is honored, and your truth is safe. To get there, you must release the grip of the familiar and step into the unknown. This step is not blind. It is guided by the whispers of your own soul. Trust your instincts. Trust the desires of your heart. Trust the glimpses of the life you have imagined. They are not illusions. They are divine hints of what is already unfolding. Yes, this moment feels uncertain, but uncertainty is not wrong. It is holy. You are learning to choose not from fear, but from peace, from expansion, from truth. The angels remind you that you are not late. You are not lost. You are right on time, standing on the edge of something so meaningful your soul already knows it. So take a breath. Dear one, open your heart. Do not choose from fear of leaving, but from love for where you are going. Walk forward with the courage that has carried you this far. This is the season where your life expands to match the size of your soul. This is the place where you finally feel at home in your own skin, in your own truth, in your own yes. The angels whisper, you are ready, you are chosen, you are free.